Self-love, dating yourself, and solo dates. So this topic I'm so excited to talk about today. It's been a long and hard journey to actually truly learn how to love myself, and I want to give you my best tips and things I actually did to learn self-love. These will be the different segments and topics in my videos. So I think there's 4 major things that you need to work on to learn self-love, and that's physical, emotional and mental, financial, and love languages. So the first thing is physical. You need to accept the way that you look and truly love the way that you look. Once you accept yourself and you're aware that you might want to change some things about how you physically look, make sure you do it for yourself and you don't do it for external validation. So for me, example, I did weigh a little bit more when I used to be in sports and I used to cheer, and I want to get back to that weight, but I love the way that I look and I love the way my body is. But I am aware that I do want to change and go back to the way that I was, so I am in the gym and I am focusing on how many calories I'm getting a day so I can accomplish that goal. But I'm not changing the way I look because of any external validation. I'm doing it truly for myself. Second thing, you need to eat good, healthy food. And this doesn't mean getting on a vegan diet or getting on a vegetarian diet. I'm just saying don't eat all of this junk food that just makes you tired and sluggish every single day. Just take care of your body and fuel it with good, healthy foods. Number 3, take care of your physical body. You could start a gym membership. You could join a Pilates class, maybe a yoga class, or a hiking club. If you don't have money for those things, you could work out in your house or walk around in your neighborhood. Just take care of your body. Number 4, be put together and look good. When you look good, you feel good. Number 5, pick one thing that's going to be your non-negotiable. So this could either mean getting your hair done, having your makeup done, having your lashes done, wearing jewelry before you go out, or having a nice outfit. I don't have a particular non-negotiable, but I want to make sure that I'm always put together before I go outside. And I love to put on some type of jewelry just to make me feel more put together. I try not to go anywhere in sweats anymore. I try to actually put an outfit on because, once again, when you look good, you feel good. The next thing is mental and emotional health. Apologize to yourself for ever talking down on yourself. You need to hype yourself up like you do everyone around you. Some people are perfectionists and get so mad when they don't get something right the first time. But everything's a learning experience. Like, you know, if your friend came to you and said, "Oh my gosh, I failed this test in school and I'm so upset," you're not going to tell them, "You're stupid, you should have studied more." You're going to hype your friend up and tell them that it's okay, don't stress out. You're going to try to help them relieve that stress. And you need to do that exact same thing to yourself. Stop beating yourself up when you don't get something right the first time. Sometimes you need to fail to succeed. You need to learn from your mistakes. So don't beat yourself up and talk down on yourself. Know that you did your best and you put your all into it. And that's all that matters. Second thing, build a life that you love who you are, and love the people that you surround yourself with. Love your family, love your friends, love your job, and your hobbies. If you can't actually sit down and say that you love all of those things, you need to take a step back, evaluate it, or change the narrative. And the way to do that is stop focusing on the problems and start focusing on the solution. So if you can't say, "I love all the friends I surround myself with," then get new ones. Stop hanging around with people that you don't even like. If you don't like your job, learn new skills to try to get a new one. And for any reason you can't get a new job and you don't like your job, try to change the narrative of it. So don't come in every single day hating your job. Know that it's going to be a stepping stone in the right direction. You're going to find a better job. If you feel like your life is boring and you don't do much, and you feel like you're just going to school, then work, and home, try a hobby. Do something that you really love, at least throughout that week or on the weekends when you have free time, just so it can add a little excitement to your life. Third thing, take care of yourself. If you're sad, you're mad, you're frustrated, feel everything because your feelings are validated. But take a step back, observe, and understand why you're feeling that way so that you can overcome it if it ever happens again. You can't control most situations, but you can control the reaction to the situation. If you're sad or hurt over a breakup, feel everything so that you're able to move forward fully healed. You don't want to bring that old baggage into a new relationship. I feel like nowadays people normalize not feeling your feelings and becoming cold-hearted. You need to feel your feelings so that you can heal properly. Number 4, be your biggest fan and hype yourself up. Every single day you should be telling yourself that you look good. And that's not being self-centered, it's loving yourself because you're not talking down on others, you're hyping yourself up. Number 5, you need to stop seeking for external validation. You are enough and you are beautiful. You need to truly believe it in yourself. You don't need social media to determine how beautiful you think you are. Because I've seen some girls get so mad because their pictures aren't getting enough likes. I don't care how much my picture gets because I don't need external validation from anyone. Number 6, fall in love with every part of yourself. The good, the bad, no one is perfect. And I'm sure you heard that a million times, but it's so true. Our imperfections make us us. Because I love when my favorite YouTubers are so authentic and they don't try to act perfect. Even though they're through a screen, I'm able to build like a different type of connection with them. Just because I know they're just like regular people and they go through the same things we go through. Next up is financial. Set yourself up and create a safety net for yourself for a rainy day or just in case money. You never want to be stuck in an unwanted relationship or a toxic relationship, and it just truly helps when you give yourself that security and you always know that you're going to be set. And say you are married or in a relationship and your partner takes care of all of the bills, still set yourself up, learn new skills, and elevate yourself. Because if anything does happen, like you guys get divorced or you break up or maybe he falls ill, you have that skill to fall back on. The last thing up is love languages. There's 5 different love languages, and it's good to know which ones you value most. There's physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, and receiving gifts. But there's quizzes online that you can take to learn your specific ones. It's great to know which ones you value the most so that you can always give them to yourself. Or if you are in a relationship, you can always get them from your partner because you communicated those to them. The next topic is taking time to yourself and the benefits. The first thing that I was able to learn when I took time to myself was my insecurities. When I took that time alone, I was able to learn my insecurities and I was able to work on my insecurities. Second thing, I was able to detach easier. Third thing, I was able to heal faster from breakups or fallouts with people like my family or friends. Fourth thing, I stopped having that alone feeling and that abandonment feeling. Number 5, I automatically had high standards and strong boundaries because I started treating myself with so much love and compassion. I wasn't accepting anything less from anybody else. Number 6, I learned a closer and deeper level of myself because all that time I took alone, I was able to learn myself, like my likes, my dislikes, my traumas, my triggers, my boundaries, so many things. Number 7, I kind of already brought it up, but I was able to recover faster and fully heal. So if I experienced a breakup, I was able to bounce right back because before I had self-love, I had that feeling that I wasn't enough, and I thought maybe like if I did this or I did that, we would still be together. But now I look at it as like they took a loss. I know I'm a great and genuine person, and I know my worth and my value. When you realize how much love and genuine care you give, you're gonna start being more stingy and not allowing everyone to receive it. Next topic is prioritizing yourself. Start prioritizing yourself and not everyone around you. So if you have that huge exam or project to finish for school and your friends are asking you to go out, prioritize yourself. Do not be that people pleaser and be like, okay, I'll go, and know you're going to stress yourself out because you don't have it done. Because that 2 hours of fun and distractions is going to make you feel worse when you don't have it done. So make sure you're prioritizing yourself first and not others. Please stop picking up your phone as soon as you wake up in the morning, because most of the time you're just consuming negative content and you're basically just waking up to watch someone else's story and watch their life before you even start your morning routine. Like if you really sit back and think about it, you start your morning based off what you consume. Start your day off in a positive mindset. Start your routine, and if you don't have a routine, make one. Next thing, why is solo dating important and important in a relationship? I think it's a good way to learn independence and also how to love yourself and continue to keep loving yourself in that relationship. You learn how to appreciate your own time, and you need to learn how to love yourself, because how do you expect someone else to love you if you don't love yourself? So now to the last topic, actions and things that you can start doing to implement these things into your lifestyle. Practice gratitude in your life. Journal what you're thankful for and what you're grateful for every day or week. You're gonna start realizing the small things you actually appreciate, because when so many things are happening in life, we start to forget and then we start to focus on the negative things. So when you do write it down and you do journal, it's gonna start changing your perspective on life, and you're gonna start being grateful for those little things. Celebrate the small things you do in life and the small accomplishments. Take a step back and realize what type of content you're consuming every single day. So if you're insecure and you're comparing yourself to others, take a step back and try to figure out why you're doing that. Maybe you follow a fitness girly and you compare your body to hers. If you need to, unfollow her and pay attention on what type of songs you listen to and what type of shows you watch. I feel like certain things can mess with your vibration. So if you listen to a sad tone song, it's going to put you in a low vibrational state and then you're going to feel sad. So obviously a way to change this is to listen to upbeat songs. And what type of shows are you watching? Are you watching shows that have so much drama in them where they normalize negative traits? The characters might be comparing themselves to others, body shaming each other. What you consume every day is important. If you don't control what you consume, it's going to start controlling you and consuming you in a negative way. Learn your non-negotiables and what you won't allow. You'll find this out by spending time with yourself and also educating yourself, because people will try to come into your life and cross your boundaries. Knowing this will really get you set up in the future, because you won't get stuck in stupid situations or toxic relationships, because you built a barrier between that and yourself with the non-negotiables and your boundaries. It's showing yourself the most love because you're not going to allow anyone to disturb your peace. And the last thing that I'm going to get into is make a list on who you are. What do you like? What are your values? And I'm talking about your core values. I'm not talking about what your favorite food is, because food doesn't define you. And I'm not talking about what your favorite outfit is, because the clothes don't define you. Who are you and what are your core values? Trust me, it might be a little hard at first, but try to make that list. You will start to learn so much about yourself. And this gets us into the end of the video. I hope you learned from my tips, and if you did and you like this content, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Me and pink just go together. Like, I just love this pink so much. Like, look at my earrings too. I'm in love with this. If you're wondering, the shirt is from Shein, so go copy one, honestly.
Smooth, you almost stepped on my shoes. All white kid got me walking on the moon like
Looks like you lost another one.
Bitch move, you almost stepped on my all white kid got me walking on the